Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Monday, April 24, 2017. And here we are at the Chula Vista RV Resort and Marina, parked in the same space we were in a year ago. 1 year ago from yesterday, we began our full-time Airstream adventures. We met Elizabeth Lumpkin and Jack Bailey here at the marina, and they introduced us to Airstream addicts. When we joined, Jack Bailey approved us right here at our picnic table at Space 5. And Airstream Addicts is where we were first introduced to Frank DiBona. And it's true. When you stare deep into his third eye, you will see an Airstream. The Airstream you see there in his eye may be your Airstream, or the Airstream of your dreams. But most of the time, the Airstream you see in Frank's eye is Diva. Frank DiBona, is a serious man, an educated man, a healer, and a physician. Frank has few loves: his wife Debbie, his Jack Russell Rosie, and Diva, his 2008 special edition Airstream Safari. Frank also loves his beautifully restored vintage home in one of the most desired neighborhoods in the USA. Yet Frank is often viewing Asheville, North Carolina, in the distance from his rearview mirror, because Diva is taking Frank away again, taking him and Debbie and Rosie to places they've never been, or to places they once knew and want to see again, or to places in their dreams that might be real, but to know for certain you must go a-wandering. For 5 years now, Diva and Frank and his loved ones have repeatedly engaged in this not Asheville thing. It's all been going quite well. In fact, Diva has made Frank a hero among Airstream addicts and the like, and it has nothing to do with his former career as a physician, except his new work also makes people smile and feel better. Frank calls it dabbling. Dabbling with a purpose. Airstreamers know that every dark shadow following you from behind is only your future Airstream trying to find you. Diva found Frank when he was still working as a nephrologist. They dreamt together for a few months. That's driveway camped for the uninitiated, while Frank slowly and methodically retired from his day job. During that staycation honeymoon, Diva studied Frank's potential. Well, he spoke several languages, was astute in digital technology, and in their youth, both Diva and Frank had unfulfilled ambitions in art history. Diva knew they could make beautiful music together. So she sank her rivets deep and fast, and now the chemistry is nothing less than magic. Frank DiBona's physician-dry sense of humor plays well in his new Airstream lifestyle. His work, opportunistic yet contemplative, ranges between high kitsch and low art. His predatory, Dadaist style drives its stakes into easy prey, like Whistler's Mother and Blue Boy, and some tough customers too, like Edvard Munch and Goya. If some are compelled to dismiss a genuine DiBona as art bombing or simple mashups, then nothing to see here. But expect DiBona fans to call out critics as jerks if they do not at least acknowledge skill and expertise before they move along and hopefully slip on a steaming pile of flamingo scat. Iconic images from the masters of the Renaissance and Impressionist period dominate DiBona's work, but he doesn't always camp there. He's known to hitch up to photographic images as well. The moon landing seems to be a favorite point of interest. Frank keeps a vast file containing thousands of images, each competing for his attention until he takes fancy, usually while riding his bicycle or walking Rosie in the park, or during a happy hour with Debbie. DiBona's work, while not oblivious to American iconography of manifest destiny and Western expansion, makes a deliberate leap into the universal idea that if all individuals, right from the get-go, were equipped with a shiny, moving castle of their own, what a wonderful world it would be. Thanks so much for joining us at Living in Beauty. This week's special thanks goes to Cliff at Southeast RV Service right here in Chula Vista for replacing our aging kitchen sink and faucet with brand new stainless steel upgrades. Okay, that's it. Have a great week.